We have an innocent girl missing because of you, and the best you can do is stonewall Morgan. Why don't I save us both a bunch of time and tell you what I think happened, okay? Hayes and or somebody that he works for needed something from either you or Sonny, and I'm figuring it was you because they took Elizabeth instead of Carly. So you got guys combing the entire city looking for her 24/7, and so far you come up with zip. How am I doing so far?
Oh, you're a genius. Are we done?
If you say so.
All right.
But it doesn't have to be that way, Morgan. Just hear me out. Lucky Spencer reported Elizabeth missing just a while ago. Now, the longer she's out there...
I don't need you to paint me a picture. Just say what you have to say.
I can find her. I have a police department and all its resources at my command, and you need all the help you can get.
Why would you want to help me?
I wouldn't. Believe me. But I have a soft spot for Elizabeth, and I don't want to find her dead just because of you.
Should I not have asked?
No, it's okay.
So is Pete a friend of yours?
I thought we were talking about the beach. Yeah, I mean, at least I was. I mean, if I'm boring you or something here.
No. No, I want to hear about it, please. Go on. Did you live close to the ocean?
Yeah. Yeah, I spent more time outside than in. Especially summers at the beach. I mean, you didn't need shoes out, you barely needed clothes. The best part about it was anything you didn't want to think about would either melt away with the sun or be drowned out by the waves. And then I'd go home. Shades drawn against the light. Air conditioning blasting so hard that you felt it before you even got to the door. I mean, all summer, day and night, it was a damn air conditioner. I mean, middle of July, you're sleeping with comforters. I mean, even the third floor bedrooms were like ice boxes.
Wait a minute. Did you just say third floor bedrooms? How big was your house? Oh, come on, you can't stop now. Just tell me.
Well, we had 15 rooms. I mean, give or take a few. 5-car garage, beachfront property, tennis court, pool. You know, the whole thing.
Where you been?
Taggert pulled me in.
What now?
Well, he's figured out that Elizabeth is missing, and Hayes was the one who grabbed her. Now he's thinking the same thing we are. That when Hayes died, so did our last chance of finding her. The payphone hasn't rung, and there hasn't been a single lead from the list of EOQ properties.
Tell me what you want me to do.
You're not gonna like it.
Then I don't tell me anyway.
Taggert offered to help, and I want to take him up on it.
You're joking, right?
No, I'm serious.
Come on.
Sonny. Elizabeth is trapped out there somewhere. She may be hurt, she may be dying.
This is Taggert. He's not going to help without a price tag attached. Any information you give him, he's going to try to find a way.
I know that, and I have to be smarter than he is.
Elizabeth means this much to you.
Yeah, I guess she does.
Excuse me if my jaw is completely on the ground, but did you say 15 rooms?
Let's give or take a few.
Wow. I never imagined you in something
Bigger
so...
than a mid-sized trailer?
No, Zander, of course not, but, I mean, big, rambling beachfront property never crossed my mind either.
Well, Elizabeth, it's because I didn't fit. And I couldn't wait to get out. And once I did, I never looked back. I drop-kicked that life and everything that had to do with it.
Including your identity?
What's in her name?
Zander Smith isn't yours?
No.
Hayes grabbed Elizabeth from her studio.
Go on.
I got the ransom call at that payphone on the docks. Now, don't ask me what they wanted. It's something you don't need to know. I found Kent. I got him to meet me at the River Rat. He was going to tell me where they had Elizabeth, and that's when Hayes showed up and killed him. He tried to shoot me, too, and that's when I did fire back in self-defense. Now, Hayes is dying, and I try to make him tell me where to find Elizabeth, and he taunts me. He says, EOQ, you'll never figure it out.
ELQ? How does that figure in?
I don't know yet. Now, that is a list of all ELQ properties within a 50-mile radius of Port Charles. I have searched them all, except for the circled ones I cannot get into.
We can. With search warrants.
Right away?
Elizabeth, she must be important to you.
What does that matter?
It doesn't. I'll make this a priority, but you're gonna have to trust me. You're gonna have to stay out of it from this point on.
No, Taggert, come on. I can't promise that. I will try.
Am I to assume Sonny will drop the lawsuit against me?
You find Elizabeth and we'll talk.
Why won't you tell me your real name?
Zander Smith is my real name. It's the one I go by. It's the one I chose. Why does the name I never was matter to you?
Well, wouldn't you be a little curious if all of a sudden I said, oh, by the way, my name really isn't Elizabeth Weber and I grew up in a palace full of servants?
Hey, I never said we had servants.
Oh, well, I bet you did. Oh, come on, Zander. It's not like I'm getting out of here anytime soon to start telling the world your secrets. Look. Whatever we say or do now is just between us, okay?
I'm sorry, I'm just not all that interested in spending the, could be the last minutes of our life thinking or talking about things that I couldn't wait to get away from or spend a lifetime trying to forget.
Okay, I suppose I can understand that, she said reluctantly.
Thank you.
All right, well, now that that's settled, what would you like to spend our last moments doing? More pretend beachcombing?
Truthfully, I'd like to spend it looking at your incredible mouth.
This, interest in my mouth, isn't it a bit sudden?
Not really. When Emily used to rave about what a great friend you were, I never expected you to be so beautiful. I noticed that right away. And it always bothered me that you didn't like me.
Oh, correction. I couldn't stand you.
But you're always nice to me, for Emily's sake. And for that, I respected you. You know, I've always wanted to ask you something.
I guess there's no time like the present.
I would get you looking at me every once in a while. Why?
I was trying to see what Emily saw in you. The kind, brave, sensitive guy she was so crazy over. I never really got it. Until now.
Well. Doesn't this just round out my day?
This is EOQ's property list. Is anything missing? Is anything missing?
Well, if what you're looking for isn't there, you won't find it. You're welcome.